On visiting the tanks in the Tate Modern recently, I really enjoyed two of the installations currently on show. The first is by Nina Pereg, Abraham Abraham, Sarah Sarah, and this is filmed in underground chambers on the West Bank, believed to be the burial place of the biblical characters Abraham and Sarah. Now, it's a place of pilgrimage for both Muslims and Jews, and it's obviously located in the middle of political turmoil, and there's an extra resonance due to the fact that there was a massacre here in 1994 when a US-Israeli extremist killed 29 Palestinian Muslim worshippers. This resulted in protocols being issued on the division of the chambers into separate areas for each religious community. Now, one of the exceptions to the separation is that 20 times a year, each community can have full use of the space for 24 hours. Now, what Pereg's work does is she documents the changeover between one of these exclusive days to the normal separation, and the film documents the kind of mundane moving and putting away of objects, and that moment when it stands vacant for a short period at the changeover. So the work consists of two screens opposite each other, and I guess this emphasises the separation that exists in that space. But both of the screens are just showing these mundane processes, and it's visually really powerful. But what makes this work really pop is the sound. The voices seem to be edited out, so all we hear are the sounds of the objects being moved. And in that space of the tanks at the Tate Modern, these menial sounds really fill the space and echo around the room. There's a poetry in this moment of peace, this relief from the tension that seems to exist in this brief time of changeover. It's such a simple work in terms of its execution and its accessibility, yet it's a work full of depth and political meaning, even high tensions and the resonance of violence, and yet it's all so mundane, really powerful. The second installation is by Vivan Sundaram, Memorial. Now, the starting point for this work was a photograph of an unidentified man lying dead on the street, a victim of the Mumbai riots in 92-93. Sundaram saw the image in a newspaper and spent a while thinking about this. He was thinking of the photo as a found object and the layering between him looking at the photo and the actual event. Now, this is situated in the biggest room of the tanks, and it becomes like a mausoleum where he creates objects within that space that he was thinking about. What I really liked about it was the scale of it, and I loved the illuminated sculpture of the body in the middle. This feels like a really complex work, especially compared to the Nina Pereg work in the tank next door, but it does feel meaningful. I'm not sure that I understood or whether it all has a specific meaning or not, but if a work can be judged by making you feel something, this certainly succeeded. The whole installation really uses this massive space in a way that feels like it honours this man and gives him a dignity which he didn't have at the moment the photo was taken. Definitely worth taking a look at this installation if you're at the Tate Modern. Thanks for watching. See you next time.